Buenos dias. We're starting out today's video here in Jaffna with a quick point. So when I was on my way to Jaffna, I was doing a bit of research on Google, Agoda, Booking.com and a few things like that. One of the main things that kind of really kept coming up was that people were suggesting the bigger chain hotels like the Jetwing hotels, like the big expensive places, saying, oh, you got to stay there in Jaffna, blah, 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 all the other places are not good enough. Well, I'm telling you now that they are. So this place I'm staying in, very comfortable. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit hot in here, but we've got a fan. It's very comfortable. I've got everything that I need. I've got a little bathroom here with a really nice, like, freshwater shower. And yeah, all the amenities that we need. We've got a power with a little desk. And then out here, got this nice area. And on the front, nice big balcony. It's so nice just to sit out here during the evening. Got a playground here where all the kids come, and then in these trees up here, there's thousands of bats. So during the evening, you see them all flying around. It's really nice. This place, now bear in mind, all those other big chain hotels that you see on all of the reviews, to me is just either lazy traveling or just a lazy review. All of those, you're talking probably minimum £60 a night. This place, how much are you guessing? £4.50 a night. £4.50 a night. And it's perfect. The internet works great. Just, I've got no complaints. So if you come into Jaffna, this place is called Tony's, here. I'll go backwards a step. Tony's Garden House. Really good location, and they've got a puppy. Right, so first things first, I want to head into the market today and see if I can get my shorts repaired. And my favourite shorts, my denim shorts that have ripped down the seam of the nuts about 10 times. God knows what I do when I'm wearing them. But after, it's down here, I've got to go right. After repairing them myself like 5 or 6 times, and I did a pretty good job. They've lasted a long time, but they've ripped again now, and they're beyond my ability to repair them. So I'm going to see if I can take them into the market and see if I can find like a guy with a sewing machine who can fix them for me. Right. See now if we can go and find someone who can replace or repair these shorts for us. Usually in these kind of places you always find people with a sewing machine or something. I did see over here there's like a clothes market, so maybe over there is the place to go. Like maybe in here. Hello. Someone in here who can fix clothes? Someone who can fix?
Yes. Oh.
No, not new. Fix. Fix.
What is it?
Is there someone in here who can repair clothes? Like with sewing machine?
Washing machine.
Sewing. Like fix. Fix. Repair. You know, like, no, not in here. No. Okay.
Play girl you want?
Huh?
Play girl you want?
What do you mean, sorry?
Play girl.
Play girl?
Play boy, play girl.
No. Thanks.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a person to repair clothes, fix clothes. You know, like man with a sewing machine? No. All right, thank you. Sorry. Right. Well, that one was a fail. What were they saying to me? Do I want a playgirl? kind of read between the lines on that, or whether that was some kind of joke or what. Maybe let's have a look in here. I think what might be useful here is if I get... I'm not bad, how are you?
Yeah.
Is there a man in here with sewing machine to fix clothes? To fix... Let me show you. This is what I want. Like this. To fix. Here? He's going to take me back to the place I've just been. Taking me back. Ah, that's exactly what I need. Perfect, thanks so much. Okay, I have these shorts.
Yeah.
And I need, you see here, is that, can you fix that? Can you fix? Is possible? Is
Okay.
possible?
Yeah.
How much?
300.
Okay, that's fine with me, that's good with me.
இப்போ எத்தனை ஊசி உடைக்குன்னு பாரு.
500 நான் 500 இருப்பேன்.
அப்படி எல்லாம் அடாத்துக்கு எடுக்க கூடாது.
You see, I tried to fix, but I did not do a good job.
வேற சோர்ஸ் இல்லையா? மச்சான். மச்சான். சோர்ஸ்.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, they're not ripping any today now, are they? Alright, so shorts are fixed. First objective of the day done. It was pretty brutal with it, but I think that's exactly what it needed, to be honest. I think it was beyond a nice, gentle repair, you know. So what he's done is pretty good. Now, I forget where I parked the bike. Oh, I'm over here. So let's get back on the bike and let's see if we can go and find a cold drink. And then we're going to head up to Point Pedro, the northernmost tip of Sri Lanka. Okay, decided to give this place another go. It seems like it's open now, so let's see if we can get a nice cold milkshake, cool down in this heat. Hello. The chocolate Oreo?
Oh.
You have that one? Okay, I'll have one of those. Thank you. Right, so the place that we're going to in a minute, it's about 25 kilometres. So it's going to take us maybe 40 minutes to get there. Or we're going to have to get some fuel. This fuel thing is causing me all kinds of headaches. So apparently I was told that tourists should be getting 30 litres, but there's no sign of that for me. The QR code that I've got only gives me 7 litres, so it's a bit of a pain trying to like fill up and make these journeys and go on little exploring journeys, knowing as well that if I put more fuel in today, I'm definitely going to need more fuel tomorrow if I do drive to Trincomalee, which is 4.5 hours. So it's not a very good system, at least for foreigners anyway. So we'll have to figure that one out in a minute. Looks good. Definitely looks better than the one in the other place. Let's give it a go. Let's take this off. Oh, that's proper thick. The roads outside of the city are lovely. Coming along, just getting out of that the noise and the busyness of the main city area is really nice. Jaffna, in terms of the district, it's a really pretty place. I mean, there are not many places in Sri Lanka which aren't, you know, it's a very lush tropical country. But yeah, Jaffna is, it's very rugged, very authentic. Really nice to be out on the bike, just driving. You know, you really get the sense that until recently this was a, you know, an untouched place by outsiders. So big chariots here. It amazes me, you know, you see it in like in Nepal as well and in India. They build these humongous chariots. The time, the money, and the workmanship that goes into building the temples, you know, they take the religion very seriously. They take the festivities and the, you know, how that integrates into their culture really seriously as well. It's, you know, it's very important for them. That being said, I am not a man of religion. It's not for me at all, never really has been. I understand, you know, people wanting to believe in something and to have faith, and it kind of gives them that anchor in their life, you know, when things are maybe not going well, or if they are. It's always that point of stability to have that belief, you know, but for me it's right. For me, it's something that it's not part of my life, you know. But I can definitely appreciate the artistry, you know. Is there anything more powerful than just seeing the ocean? It's just beautiful, isn't it? And now we're back on the famous bumpy coastal road here in Jaffna. Oh wow, look how cool that is. Proper vintage. Austin, Cambridge. I think that's an English car, right? Super cool though. You know, if you're one of those people that was like into finding barnyard cars, this would be one. What a spot. This old like abandoned building. An old like fisherman's house or something. Yeah. What a find. Things with age, just things with like the rust and stuff on. So much personality, so much more character. See you later, Austin. Okay, so I get the sense now that we're getting closer. We're definitely on the coast, of course, because we can see the beach. So it's only a matter of time before we reach Point Pedro. I suppose technically this probably is Point Pedro, but I'm referring to the point in Point Pedro. Always makes you a bit nervous when you're passing these soldiers with massive machine guns and they're kind of inspecting you to see what you're up to, you know, but they always give you a smile. They're always friendly, just doing their jobs, you know. It's like a little man-made lagoon. Super nice. just like bring the boats in and out in these little gaps here. We made it. We are officially at the northernmost point of all of Sri Lanka. I think if you go further north from here now, that's going to take you to India, I presume. See, now this is off the beaten path. There's no tourists or foreigners here, so if you're coming for this kind of adventure, this is where you want to be. Reconstructed by the Sri Lankan army, blah 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 blah. Declared open on 12th of February 2018. Unity in diversity is the strength of Sri Lanka. So yeah, Jaffna has really impressed me. I'm very happy with my time here. I was a little bit on the fence with how I was going to find it, especially after the first few moments of seeing Jaffna town, Jaffna city. But if you get yourself out of that area and kind of up into the less beaten path, up into these rural areas up here on the coast, then yeah, it's a really, really nice place to travel. English isn't widely spoken here. People know little bits, but between what they know and what you know, and you talk with your body, you get by. It's not a bad place to come. So had a really, really, really great time here in the north of Sri Lanka. What a great place for a football pitch, by the way. Let's have a little game here. Maybe if there's some kids here later on, I'll come and have a game of football with them or something. Let's have a little kick around. Whoa. Come on. The joys of riding on sand. Right, let's continue. I believe up this road there's a big lighthouse. So let's go and see if we can actually get to it. To know a lot of these places are closed by the Navy and the military. You see what I'm saying about all the bright colours? So many pastels, pinks, greens, blues, yellows. The place, it just puts a smile on your face as you're looking around. Just vibrancy. It's life, What the deal is with these buildings. I do know that the tsunami in 2004 struck the coast here. I believe that on the lighthouse, as we go further up, there's actually a watermark from where the water was from that wave. So I don't know whether these were destroyed by the tsunami or some other kind of weather event, or maybe it's just economic stuff, maybe the buildings have just fell into disrepute. I don't know, but certainly makes for an interesting picture. Look at that. A little explore. I'm not kidding you. It's painfully hot right now. At the moment I take a swig of water, you're just boiling hot again in about 10 seconds. It's just so hot. Like, this is so sweaty right now. It's a real struggle. The Sri Lankan heat is certainly something not to mess around with. Oh, God, it's hard work. The sea is calling me. I didn't realise also, I didn't actually mention it. When I went to the pool yesterday, further down the coast, I didn't even put two and two together at the time that was natural spring water. I got in the water and it was really cold and really refreshing. And it didn't even click to me that it wasn't salty until I read it later on saying that that's natural spring water. So if one of those were here right now, oh my God, You better believe I'd be getting in it. I'd be very tempted to go back the other way and go again, if I'm honest. It's so refreshing. But yeah, these buildings here, I've no idea. No idea at all. If you know, let me know, put it in the comments. Makes you wonder though, doesn't it? Because someone obviously owns the land. Is it government, or do the people that did own the buildings, do they still own the land but just don't have the money to make the repairs? I don't know. The bat's up there hanging. He's a bit cooked. Well, there's the lighthouse, completely engulfed by that massive ugly tower. You know, you'd think that they would maybe try and build that somewhere else to kind of, you know, preserve the history. I don't know, but kind of does detract away from it a little bit. Hello. Ah, see, look, it's behind this fence. Doesn't look like you can even actually get to it. And that gate there, how you gain access to it. I mean, there's a lighthouse is a lighthouse, isn't it, really? Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. Nice though. I wanted to see the watermark from where the tsunami was, but I can't really tell properly, if I'm honest, where it's meant to be. Is it meant to be this white line here? I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. Hey. Post boxes. Everything seems to be closed, though. I don't know whether it's just because of that time of day, it's very hot, or but the businesses have just actually fully closed shop. I'm not sure. Yeah, but you see, look at the difference. Why would you build that big tower there? I think that's seen better days, hasn't it? Oh dear. Something like that, when you get a hole ripped in your boat, that must be devastating to the people that own it, you know. Very expensive to have a boat. Probably not the best place to put it. Super expensive to have a boat, you know. And people around here are not exactly New York millionaires. So if your boat gets destroyed like that, not only is that the end of your livelihood, but I'm sure that's going to lump you in a great amount of debt as well, because they're probably still paying for these boats. How does that even happen? It's like fiberglass. Oh. It's hit the rocks or something. I don't think that was from the tsunami. I mean, I might be wrong. Looks like it's been here for a while. But I think more likely it's either been pulled out of the water there, or some other event. Who knows? Yeah, what a shame. Look at the state of that compared to that. I don't know. Maybe they could build it further inland. I'm not a tower builder, so what do I know? All these birds flying around. Look at the size of some of these birds. I smell fish. Oh, these are like eagles or something, some of these. They're eagles or seagulls or what? Have a look. So many. Wow. What fish was this?
This was.
Big fish.
Oh.
Wow, it's like a stingray, is it? Like, wow, massive. You catch today? You catch today? Not much English. Wow, it's massive.
Where from?
UK? England?
England.
England.
A beast here.
It's a beast, yeah. A massive fish.
Oh.
You catch very far away?
Oh.
Very, 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 very far away in the ocean? Size of some of these birds, what? Definitely like eagles or something. Well, I won't lie, I'm really struggling with this heat right now. You know, when you see the movies and you see people walking in the desert without water and you think, oh yeah, but you know the story goes you can survive for 3 days without water or however long it is. I'm telling you now, in that heat, in them conditions, you wouldn't. You'd go mad before your body needed the water. Your brain would go. Because honestly, like I'm driving here now in this heat, it's so hot. And I'm sweating so much that I'm having to stop every few minutes just to drink some water. Really rough, really hard going. So yeah, this part of Sri Lanka at this time of the year, and probably at all times of the year if I'm honest, crazy hot, crazy hot. But as you can see, the English ability is a lot different than other parts of Sri Lanka. So don't come here and expect to be having, you know, deep conversations with every person that you meet. But like I say, there's enough to get by. Got a big smudge on the glass as well. It's probably ruined all of that, hasn't it? This lens on this camera is doing my head in. I've decided to power on. You know, this might be a part of the world that I never come to ever again. You never know. So I'm going to take my chance whilst I'm here, and I'm going to go and, according to the map, follow this road down to a beach. So let's go and have a look, and then once I've seen the beach, we'll call it a day. I'm pretty beat right now. My back is soaking wet. As I say, take your chances whilst you've got them, you know. May never be here again. Onward to the beach. I just had the strangest feeling, you know, when you get like a smell and it reminds you of a place, and just the smell here has just changed all of a sudden to like the smell of pine. And as you look around, there's like lots of pine trees, sorry. It's got really kind of like a distinctive smell. And near where I grew up, there's a beach called Formby Beach, and it's made up of sand dunes and lots of pine trees. It's like a pine forest there, and the smell, honestly, it's just exactly the same here. It's so strange, you know, to be somewhere on the other side of the world and just have that kind of like click of, whatever you call it, deja vu, but resonance or whatever of a place, you know, that you grew up in. Yeah, this is kind of very different to other places that I've seen in Sri Lanka. You know, I haven't seen these types of trees before, and whether these are planted to harvest the wood, or whether these are natural, or I don't know, but yeah, it's really strange. The Christ the Redeemer here. As I say, there's a mixed community, but I sense and feel as I'm driving around here that it's definitely split between Christians and Hindus. Plenty of churches in this area. Meant to be over there really. I think that's the beach over there. Have to do a U-turn, do a U-turn. Spin it around. A bumpy ride this. Oh geez. We need to be going down the other side. Hey, this side. Okay, thanks. Right, sketchy road. Looks like a little fishing community. To be fair, it looks like quite a nice beach this. The sand looks nice. Disregard the mess, that's to be expected. But the sand looks nice and the water looks beautiful. We've got this big ridge. This is a nice place to come to. Glad I made the journey here now. It's actually very nice, really, really nice. I'll love to dip my feet in there now. I don't want to get all the sand and stuff on my toes. So hot. The water is super flat. I mean, obviously you've got this wave coming in, but the rest of the water is super flat. Hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, good. Yeah, you have a beautiful beach.
Oh, motherland.
Motherland. You fisherman? You go for fish?
Oh, besok.
Over here.
Oh, ini.
And then you go. You go today?
Oh.
Yeah?
Enna 400 ரூபா மண்ணெண்ணெய்.
5.
Oh, guys.
Okay. 5 people.
1 liter.
Okay. You live here or this is just like your house?
Siruam. Anno siruam.
House again. House again.
Ah, no.
Kata pulang nak cakap house.
I think the English is limited.
Yeah.
Are you the translators? You the translators? You speak English? Ah, so you go fishing today? You go fishing today? Yeah.
கடல்ல மீன் பிடிக்கிறீங்கன்னு கேக்குறாரு. எனக்கு விளாங்க. எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் சொல்ல விளாங்க.
Kata siruam ini sebenarnya.
You go today or have you already been? Fish.
Soalnya சாப்பாடு காசு கவனிங்க.
Hello.
Oh.
You good character, you've got a lot of style. You look good. You look good.
Raban.
Huh?
Ra.
Arak.
Rag.
The drink.
Arak. Back.
Alcohol.
Oh.
I don't have. Are you asking me or
Rag.
Arak?
Allah.
What do you mean though? But what does he mean? He wants a drink or he wants a drink? Yeah, but I don't have Arak. Is he asking me for Arak?
தான் குடிக்கிறது.
நீங்க குடிங்க. ஐயா குடிக்கிறேன். நீங்க அடிங்க.
But he is asking for me or he wants to give me Arak? I think we're confused here. Does he has and he wants or he wants me to have? No.
தமிழ் கொஞ்சம்.
No, only English, sorry. Only English. I know what Arak is though, is alcohol. Like, woo.
Yeah.
Oh, they like it. Yeah, woo. I know it. I buy Iraq in Mannar.
Mana?
In Mannar. Yeah.
Mana dia jual.
Ben. Raban.
Okay.
Cash ille.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know what you're asking me.
நான் கொள்றேன்.
Bringing his boat in. Well, I think on that note, we'll finish today's video here with pure confusion. Catch you in the next one.